Badoosh!
Hey guys, my name is Sigman and welcome to my favorite part of the week, and I mean this, video logs! I'd like to start off by saying the channel has hit 107 subscribers, which is just amazing. I love that. It's just like ever since the milestone video went up, and it's like, you know, every day it's been one. And I love it. It's just, I don't know what's happening, but something's working and the channel is slowly but surely growing. And I am absolutely positively thrilled to see that. And I'm actually genuinely excited today, and we'll get to that shortly. I started a new series. As of right now, it's kind of in an experimental phase. I wanted to see what you guys thought about it. I called it Hard Mode. Basically where I play older like shooter games or just games in general and put them at the hardest difficulty setting, which on those games, I can promise you I've never done that before. Basically it's like highlights of my stupidity. It's not a full-fledged gameplay, like you're not going to see from beginning to end. You're not going to see any of the story stuff because the games are not really old, but old enough for most people to get the story, to understand the story. Again, it's just highlights of my stupidity, and I actually had a lot more fun with it than I thought I would. And honestly, the editing took a lot longer than I thought it would. The first hard mode that is actually up now was originally an hour-long video, so I had to cut and piece that down just into random gibberish. It ended up working out really well, which, speaking of gibberish, like I did in the hard mode intro, I showed like kind of like how I warm up for videos or how I test the microphone and everything, so you'll see that right about now. Testing, test. This is seriously a mic check. Mic check.
Badoosh!
See? Yeah, I can get a little goofy. Like, I get, like, kind of unhinged right before recording because I don't want people to be creeped out thinking,
Hey, that guy's kind of weird. I don't know if I'm able to watch him.
one thing I'm really That's a good blooper! One thing I'm really excited about is the potential for collaborations. Here soon, hopefully, a friend of mine from MakerGen, Shikibaro, which I will leave a link to his channel in the description below. Awesome guy, by the way. We're going to be doing collaborations, hopefully, with some other people from MakerGen. The game is more than likely, I don't know, we're just going to pick a game. I'm really excited about it because I've never really done a full-fledged collaboration before, and these are awesome people, and I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully, we can get all that worked out, and then you guys will be able to see it, and of course, they'll have it on their channels too. It's just going to be a blast. So, but I will go ahead and throw a warning out there that it may not be kid-friendly. You know how I get when I get riled up and I get competitive and all that stuff. Now, before I get to the exciting news that I talked about on Twitter and Facebook yesterday, which, by the way, yes, I am on Twitter and Facebook, so be sure to go there. And I'm more active on Twitter than I am anything else, so yeah, definitely go on there, follow, and shoot me a message or whatever. Shoot me a tweet, and we can talk or something. Because I'm very social. At least on here I'm social. In life I'm antisocial. My wife thinks it's kind of weird, but that's okay. Down to serious business, just right here. I know I talked about this before, how I'm not okay with sub for sub. I've never been okay with sub, at least ever since I realized it was a bad thing, I've not been okay with sub for subbing. The reason why I brought it up the last time was because in the video where I was talking about how important it is for people who need help that there are people that will listen, there was somebody who posted on there, hey, we all can help each other. Subscribe to me. We should support each other. I get the feeling that person got the message because as soon as that video log came out, I lost like 1 or 2 subscriptions. I don't know if that's why. I hope I didn't piss a viewer off or anything like that, but that's just kind of how it goes. I don't like that stuff, but it just irritated me so much because it was on that video log. That video log was meant specifically for people who needed help. It wasn't from the channel. It wasn't for myself. It was just to try to help people. And also, this part really made me laugh, but kind of ticked me off in the same hand. You guys won't see any of this because it goes straight into the spam box. And I actually looked at the messages earlier. This person deleted their messages, which is hilarious. It's somebody who actually, it's a channel that has like 4,000 subscriptions. They posted on both my milestone videos, so I know it's an automated bot response or an automated thing that their channel posts. I'm assuming targeting video logs or milestone videos that says 100 subscribers. Or however many subscribers they target those. Basically, it said, hey, congratulations, you're getting there. Hey, we're a channel with 4,000 subscribers, and if, hey, you subscribe to us, and if you like and comment the most, we'll give your channel a shout out. Really? When did that become a thing? Person of 4,000 subscribers, if you're watching this, you know who you are. Spambox! Okay, so now I can actually talk about this because this has me excited. I was pacing around about it for an hour. I was texting, calling friends. I was actually, I threw in a pitch to the people on Marker. I threw in a pitch to the company that I'm partnered with called Maker Studios, or I'm technically part of Maker Gen. I know I talked about having do comedy skits and all that stuff before, but the potential for that is actually like, it's a possibility now. I sent in a pitch to them. They gave it the okay. I'm just waiting for the ducks to go in a row and everything like that. And then you guys might see comedy skits, like actual legit comedy skits. And I'm really excited about that. I would throw it out there though, it's going to be edgier and it's going to be more of adult humor. So it's, if that's not your cup of tea, I understand, but I'm just kind of throwing it out there. That's pretty much what they are. So when you see them, if it's not really kid friendly, that's just how those skits are going to be, because they're not, you know, not my typical gaming skits. We'll just see how it goes, but I'm really excited for the future because that just opens the door. Why do you keep turning by yourself? That just opens up the door for this channel to get bigger, only to get bigger, and I have access to better things and just stuff I couldn't do before, and I'm really, really excited about it. I'm just, anyways, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Comments! Loved it. Great job. And very funny. Keep it up. Smiley face emoticon. Well, thank you. That was for the hard mode video that I had posted, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. One of the test ways to see if I think I'm going to put a video out, because I wasn't sure about it at first. I had my wife watch it. She was like, hey, this is pretty good. You should post it. And I'm like, okay. That's like, you know, it's a good thing about, you know, outside of the fact we're married and all that emotional stuff. She's kind of like my tester for random stuff that, you know, that I don't know if it'll be good or not. Like, she was the tester for the very first Lost My Mind video log because I wasn't sure if it would be good, but she enjoyed it, and it's just kind of like gives me an idea because my sense of humor is slightly different from other people. But anyways, yeah. Congrats, mate. All the hard work is starting to pay off. Well, thank you too, geeky guys. Awesome channel, by the way. Love your stuff. It is. It really is. The channel is slowly but surely starting to grow, and I'm really, really excited about that, and I just can't wait. Again, can't wait to see what the future holds. Great job, Sigman. I'm really happy for you. I found you when you had 82 subs maybe a month ago. It's hard to believe, and I'm glad you stuck around for that, and awesome, man. I'm really glad, and I hope you enjoy the content. Starting last week, a month before then, I was at 82 subscriptions, and then in a month, it grew to 100. Now it's at 107. This channel is growing, and I'm super excited about it, and pardon my sweat. One of the downsides to recording is I can't have very big fans in here, or else you'd hear them, and it gets really hot. And considering my complexion and the lighting, you can see how shiny I am. The thing I like about this is that you quickly respond to our comments and our game suggestions. Keep up the good work. Grin, 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 grin emoticons everywhere. Thank you. I appreciate game suggestions, and I try to get on those as quick as I can. Just really depends, I don't know, like just the, kind of the quality a little bit, and if the game's fun. More importantly, if the game's fun, and I think it's going to be good for the channel, and I think you guys will enjoy it. That's kind of the mix, and I know I said I wanted to stray away from older games, but you know what? I think what it boils down to is having fun, and that's what the hard mode was for me. Is I was just having fun. I was cutting loose. I was letting out that energy. I was letting out all this stuff, and I was being stupid, and I could get away with it, and I had a lot of fun. And the comments, absolutely. I try to stay on top of those. You know, let's say like before, if the stars align and the channel explodes in popularity, please, for those of you that have stuck around since the beginning, the only thing I could ask is don't be offended if I don't get back to you. It's nothing personal. I've seen what other people have gone through with that, and I just kind of wanted to throw caution to the wind. If I'm fortunate enough, if the channel's fortunate enough to get that big, that would kind of be the situation. So call this a preemptive strike and all of that. You guys are all awesome. I do this for you guys, and I get really excited to see that you guys really enjoy the content, that when you comment and let me know how you feel, what's going on, you know, kind of putting a dialogue between us, making things just, I don't know, it kind of lets me know where the channel is, and I always like to see that. Can your pet, but get it?
You, sir, are an evil, evil man.
That game was fucked up. Fun, but fucked up. If you don't know what that is, talking about Can Your Pet. Speaking of Can Your Pet, rest in peace, Stinker 2015 to 2015. That bike, though. Indeed, that bike. And Stinker, my good friend, I salute you! Well, that does it for this video log. Thank you guys so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed it. I love doing this because, again, it's like, for me, it's like a direct connection to you guys, and I love it. I get really excited. Actually, I get kind of anxious before I do these because I'm like, okay, what am I going to talk about today? What, you know, not really so much what comments I should reply to, but just, you know, what can I say to these people? But it's just, I love the connection because it's like me talking to you, And it goes back to the importance of knowing that people exist, people feeling like they exist. And I want you guys to know, if I don't reply to you immediately, or if I don't get the opportunity to reply to you, it does not mean that I did not see it. You guys are all awesome. Never forget that. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because if they do, then they're not very nice people. But anyways, yeah. Wow, this has gone on for a bit. Well, thank you guys again so much for your time. I look forward to the future, and especially with the comedy skits. I'm super excited for you guys to see that. And speaking of comedy skits, I may have I'll have a buddy of mine, because we'd have actually talked about comedy skits in the past, and he'll be involved in that. So you'll see a face that you're not familiar with. Anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching this. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button like badoosh. Share with a friend, and hey, if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and for more great content, and maybe future content that you might think's hilarious or slightly offensive. Wow, this is the longest intro ever, right? Well, thank you guys again so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next video!